We're just hanging out here in the rainstorm, Central California, Central Coast. My niece got this Forest Service Mustang. He's a good little guy. He's tolerating me pretty good. I'm trying to make friends with him. Then we got Stephanie's Mustang, Cinder. And then we got a little quarter horse back there. She's pregnant. But the reason why this guy is in here is because there's a gate leading out here to the back area where we could lunge him when we get a halter on him. But it's just a patience game. I got all the time in the world. So does he. We have the watches, but he has all the time. And so does she. She's like, count me in. You want a carrot? You want a carrot? Alright. Uh-oh, he went outside. Well, suit yourself. We're trying to keep all the water we can on this property because it got pretty dry the last couple of years. So I have berms and trenches that kind of hold water. We're trying to, set logs and beams down and try to send water where it's supposed to go, but it's pouring down pretty good. I mean, it's flooding out, which is good. To us in this area of California, this is like a big deal. There's my little foraging area. Let's see. There you go, there's the anvil. And I blow cold air into that little can, that old drum, and fill it up with oak and hardwood and get a fire hot enough to bang swords out, make swords and knives and stuff. It's kind of my thing. And then when I'm done, I quench them in that thing. That's a little sword quenching. It's a square pipe that's welded onto a little stand at the bottom, and it's got oil in it, or it used to have oil in it. Good used diesel motor oil is the best because it's black and loaded with carbon, and it just fills the steel up with more carbon when you dip it in there. It's the way to go. And then we took and made these little chairs. It's hard to see with all the extra wood stacked in there, but we took and cut these chairs in. Kind of see the slope on that one. And that makes it so that there's a ring of seats in there. It's kind of cool. And then behind us the greenhouse. And that's where I do a lot of propagation. My big thing is pomegranates here, but I'm also delving into apples and stone fruit and pears and everything else. All the fruit is really prime area to grow here, as long as you have water. So good old horse. She's trusty. She's a good Mustang mare. Her and I used to go back riding in the woods bareback with a halter looped around and just explore. It was a good time, and we got to get back into that. But we're both a little bit rusty because life happens, and it'll be a good time if we can ever get him to stick around long enough to do the same. This is the Mustang spirit right here. He'd rather stand out in the rain than be forced to deal with me. And I'm not that scary. I'm just hanging out here in the barn with the animals, and why not work on the old Mustang, little Mustang gilding here. He wants to be friends. So anyway, hope y'all are doing well with the time you got. Spend a little time on Christmas to hang out with the people you love, and when you get stir crazy because you've been in the house all day, come out and hang out with the horses.